The official document was published by state media last Friday. Under new restrictions, all institutions in China offering private tutoring on the school curriculum will be registered as non-profit organizations. The rule also bans companies from capital raising and foreign ownership, which has triggered sell-offs in stocks like GOTU, Tech EDU, and the New Oriental Education, facing an adverse impact on this business. Today, we'll talk about the prospects of one of the most lucrative education industries, the after-school tutoring. In China, education is highly competitive, in particular, focusing on the GOTU, which is the college entrance examination. Unlike SAT and ACT in the States, which are held several times a year, the GOTU in China is an annual event. Yes, once a year. And Chinese parents believe in the motto, education can change destinies. Yes, it is true. A lot of Chinese well-known entrepreneurs like Michael Yu, the founder of New Oriental Education, and Richard Liu, the founder of Jingdong, moved from the countryside to the city, to the capital city of China, Beijing, by taking the GOTU. In their time, with respect to the learning or testing resources, they were not too much different from their counterparts living in the cities. As economies develop, according to a survey, about 70% of students in kindergarten through 12th grade receive after-school tutoring in major cities, getting prepared ahead in any test, especially for the GOTU, to change their destinies. As a proportion of household expenditure, education costs in China have been rising. Yes, it's a big market. Meanwhile, the local government believes the spiraling educational costs have deterred many Chinese families, especially deterred young couples, from having more children. So Beijing believes this strict restriction would ease financial burdens associated with child rearing, in turn to encourage birth indirectly. Indeed, after-school tutoring has created a large number of jobs with a decent income. I used to work for New Oriental School in Beijing as a part-time job during my summer vacation. Actually, many well-known entrepreneurs in China used to work for Michael Yu in New Oriental School when they were college students, including the founder of GOTU, Larry Chen, Chen Xiangdong. Why? Why they created so many similar companies, one after another? Because they truly believe that these high profit margins are sustainable. This business model is clear and easy to handle. On the one hand, the market demand, the growing needs of parents in China to find an effective way to improve their children's competitiveness of university entrance. On the other, to respond to the market demand, these education companies have been expanding and recruiting, even helping new graduates get a good salary. For example, I used to work for New Oriental School as a part-time job. During my summer vacation, my after-tax income almost $3,000 per month. It's really attractive for college students. Many graduates of top universities in China would be willing to give up their profession to become full-time tutors in these education companies, then gradually growing into managers, supervisors, partners, or even starting their own business. Such a huge market, China has released tough regulations on it. We may have a reasonable explanation for it, if you can see that. The biggest challenge in China at present is demographic crisis, which could create even tougher crisis if unaddressed. According to a survey sponsored by the UN, China has an aging population. Seriously. Based on the statistics, its demographic crisis is truly dire in 2050. As we know, the most important contribution to China's rapid development has come from its huge population size, the largest single market in terms of sales. So, the biggest challenge facing China is not how to improve the development of the economy, but how to stimulate population growth as soon as possible. It's really urgent. Otherwise, the second biggest economy will be threatened. The position would be lost. To tackle the problem, China has figured out three biggest costs for child rearing. First, property. Second, healthcare. Third, education. Yes, three lucrative investment markets. But why start with cost two? The educational cost. Let's articulate them one by one. First, real estate development has been the backbone of China's economy. If you follow the reports, you might have noticed that Beijing has been working on it for a long time. The Hongda case, the Evergrande Group, one of the most successful Chinese real estate tycoons, facing a financial crisis. The case has been ongoing since 2018, have been immersed in the deepest muddy waters. Second, healthcare. The healthcare system in China has encountered demographic crisis. The smaller population means less pension fund assets. It is more complicated to handle than real estate. Healthcare reform may have a great potential for cooperation with tycoons in Wall Street. Serious talks and contracts are often off the table. Let's wait and see. Okay, finally, after excluding the first two, reducing educational costs may become the most easiest way to save the birth rate. Hopefully and desperately. Thank you for watching. This is my debut in English on YouTube. I'm very grateful for your support. Let's learn more about investment and enjoy a great business. Please subscribe to my channel. See ya.